Good morning, dear students. Yes, as we know, social science it is important because studies help us to gain knowledge of the society that we are living in. Okay, and generally, social science focus on the relationship among the individuals in society. Yes, there are so many social institutions are there, and the social science studies but that all institutions. And also it is a mixture of many subjects like history, geography, political science, economics, and sociology. Yes, so these all subjects are included in social science. And social science it studies about the social, where there are so many institutions are there. Yes, and it study about this all sectors. Among them, the political science, so it is very important subject in the social science. So political science it study about government as well as legislative procedure, and also it study about the people, and also it study about the people and the government. Yes, and people can be better informed about policies that impact their communities in the political science. Yes, and also in the political science we will study about the states and the administration system of the states, what is the legislative system. Yes, and what is the judiciary system. These all things we are going to study in the political science. So in this session we are going to discuss about the political science, that is what is the meaning and what are the importance of political science. Yes, so in this chapter you will learn about the concept of political science and the process of development in political science and the political thinkers and their contributions and the importance of political science. Yes, as we know, in the social science the political science is a major subject. So let us see. So first lesson, that is in the political science, that is meaning and importance of political science. Do you know what is political science? No. So okay, let us see. So political science is one of the social sciences dealing with the political activities of man. Yes, so political science it is a subject, it deals with the political activities of man. Yes, that is the elections and the parties. Yes, judiciary, administration. Yes, and legislature. Yes, these all activities related to political. Yes, and the man and the political activities, this is studies in this political science. And also political science it deals with the state and government. Yes, as we know, there are 29 states in India, and every state it deals with government. Yes, that is the government, there are two forms in the government, that is the state government, another one is central government. The political science it studies about the government and states. Okay, it studies the relationship between the state and government. Okay, and also it studies the origin and nature of state and forms of political institutions. Yes, so political science studies the origin and nature of state. Yes, which types of government is there. Yes, how many parties are there. Yes, in the political science these all things studied. Okay, and also there are so many political institutions are there that are been studied in the political science. And the study of state is the main subject matter of political science. Yes, in the political science it studies about the state. Yes, and this is the main subject matter of political science. So let us see next one. As a subject of study, political science began with the Greeks. Yes, that is the Greeks persons. They have started study on the political science. They are the first who studied on the political science. Yes. Though Egyptians, Babylonians, Persians, Indians, and Chinese have mentioned their ideas or thoughts about politics, but much earlier to Greeks, they failed to develop it as systematic study. Yes. Before the Greek, so many countries, people, they have studied about the political science. But the systematic presentation of political science is done by Greeks. Therefore, the political science it is considered as a systematic study by the Greeks. Although Egyptians, Babylonians, Persians, Indians, and Chinese, they have also mentioned so many ideas and thoughts about the political science much earlier to the Greeks, but they all failed because they didn't mention systematic study of political science. Therefore, Greeks consider the first to study political science. And politics was given the status of an independent science by Greeks. Yes, they gave an independent status. Yes, and Greek philosophers like Socrates. Yes, Socrates. You can see the image of Socrates. Yes, and his disciple, his name is Plato. Yes, he is Plato. They were great political thinkers. Yes, in the Greek philosophers, there are two prominent thinkers. They are the Socrates and his Socrates disciple. His name is Plato. They were great political thinkers. So Plato, in his famous book, yes, that is Republic, for the first time he discussed the nature and the function of state and government. Yes, Plato was a great philosopher of Greek. So he had written a work that is Republic. In Republic, he has discussed about the first time about the nature and functions of state and government. Yes, and also Aristotle, the ancient Greek thinker and the student of Plato, is recognized as the father of political science because his valuable contributions to its growth and development. Is Plato's disciple. His name is Aristotle. Yes, he is also a famous thinker. Yes, and he was a student of Plato and he is recognized as the father of political science because the contributions to its growth and development. Yes, and he wrote the first treatise in political science that is called the Politics. Yes, he wrote a work. Yes, and that is called as the Politics. Yes, so Aristotle work name is Politics. In this famous book, Aristotle discussed the origin, development, and functions of state. Yes, the Politics, it is a work that is written by the Aristotle. Yes, so Aristotle in this book he discussed about the origin and development and functions of state. Yes, next one is Kautilya's work on economics also has more information about political principles. Yes, Kautilya's work name is Arthashastra, that is economics. It is also has more information about political principles. But Aristotle is known as the father of political science because he has contributed to its growth and development. Yes, hence he is known as the father of political science. Okay. So lastly, Greeks used the term politics for the study of state. Yes, so Greek they used the term that is politics for the study of state. And the term politics is derived from Greek word polis, that means city or state, that is city state, and therefore a subject which deals with the affairs of city state and its working was called politics by ancient Greeks. Yes, so Greeks, they used a term that is politics for the first time for the study of state. And that term, the term of politics, is derived from Greek word. Yes, politics means, that is a Greek word. Yes, that is the meaning polis. Yes, polis means city state. Yes, and therefore a subject which deals with the affairs of city states and its working was called politics by ancient Greeks. Okay. However, in modern times, scholars have preferred to use the term political science for this study. Yes. So nowadays, the scholars, they have preferred to use the term political science for this study. Okay. And next, political science, it studies the origin, development, nature, administration, type, scope of a state, and rights and duties of the citizens. Yes. What should we study in political science? It's in the political science we studied regarding the origin of state, development of state, and nature of state, and which type of administration is adopted in state, and type of administration, and scope of state, and what are the rights and fundamental duties of citizen. These all things we are going to study in political science. And political science is a study of all facts of state. Yes, in the political science, the all things, they are the nature and the origin and development, administration, and type of state, type and scope of state, and rights and duties of the citizen. These are all things we will study in the political science. Yes, and political science is only the study of past, present, and future of political institutions, political functions, and political theories. Yes, so political science, they study also the past situation. Yes, and what are the present situation and what will be future. Yes, of political institutions and political functions and political theories. Yes, these are all things we study in the political science. And the study of state, government, and human political activities is called as political science. Yes, what is political science? The political science, it studies of state and government and human political activities. So that is called as political science. Yes. So this is all about political science, and there is a video that shows the information about the Aristotle. Watch that video, and in the next class I will explain about the importance of political science. So there are three philosophers, namely Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Okay, so Plato's famous book is Republic. Okay, and the Aristotle book is the Politics. Okay, so this is all about political science, and thank you for watching video. Watch the video that is related to the Aristotle. Thank you.
Aristotle. He was a philosopher and teacher of Alexander the Great. He was born in 384 before Christ on Stagira, Greece. His father's name was Nicomachus. His father Nicomachus named him Aristotle, which means the best purpose. His father served as a personal physician to King Amyntas of Macedon. Being a physician's son, he was inspired to his father's scientific work but didn't show much interest in medicine. When he turned 18, he shifted to Athens to pursue his education at Plato's Academy. He left Athens somewhere in 348-347 before Christ, spending almost 20 years in the city. In 343 before Christ, after the death of Hermias, Philip II of Macedon invited him to become the tutor of his son, Alexander. Aristotle became the head of Royal Academy of Macedon. Here he became a tutor, not only to Alexander, but gave lessons to two other future kings, Cassander and Ptolemy, as well. In his role as tutor to Alexander, he encouraged him to conquer East. In 335 before Christ, he returned to Athens, where he established his own school called Lyceum. For the next 12 years, Aristotle organized his school as a center of research on astronomy, zoology, geography, geology, physics, anatomy, and many other fields. Aristotle wrote 170 books, 47 of which still exist more than 2,000 years later. Aristotle was also a philosopher who wrote about ethics, psychology, economics, theology, political science, and rhetoric. Later inventions such as the telescope and the microscope would prove many of Aristotle's theories to be incorrect, but his ideas formed the basis of modern science. Aristotle married 2 times. First time to Pythias. A daughter was born to the couple. Later he married to Herpyllis of Stagira. They blessed with a son. He breathed his last in 322 before Christ in Euboea due to natural causes at the age of 62. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work, said Aristotle.